Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol GBTC. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time, but it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis yesterday and, briefly talked about, hey, the bulls are showing some signs of strength, but also made the comment how the overall trend was bearish due to this purple line right here. And yeah, that little miniature bounce there clearly had no true power behind it. What gives me the right to say that? Well, if this did have true power, the price would be making progress forward, not gapping down and then continuing to bleed. Now, yes, Bitcoin, the currency itself, got hammered pretty good today, so that would make sense why this one continued to fall. But regardless, that doesn't change the fact that from the big picture perspective, the bears are still fully in control. Now, from a trading perspective, very interesting setup here that's taken place. I wasn't planning on doing this, and then I saw the setup and thought, all right, well, from a trading perspective, got to at least map this out. And this is what we would call in the world of charts a double bottom. Now, don't get me wrong, just because a quote unquote double bottom pattern has happened doesn't mean this thing is guaranteed to go back up to $16, $17. But as far as a bounce potential happening, it would not be shocking at all. But again, no such thing as a guarantee. So just because this pattern has happened does not mean that some sort of, bigger bounce will for sure happen. But it's at least logical to think, hey, maybe a bounce could potentially happen. Case in point, when the price was right here and falling and right here and falling, at none of those points did it say, I wonder if this is some sort of bottom. Why would you say that when the price was falling? You know what I mean? But now with the price showing some sideways price action and then starting to head back up, it at least makes logical sense to ask the question and pose it. Doesn't mean it will, but we're at a logical conclusion here where from a trading perspective could see some sort of bounce. Now from a bigger picture, it very well could be a dead cat bounce. And in my mind, it's a total dead cat bounce until the price can prove itself. And how am I defining quote unquote proving itself? Well, twofold. First, it's got to get up above the purple line right there. And then after it gets up above it, it's got to stay above it. Case in point, yeah, right here, the price did get up above the purple line, but when it came to that second box and trying to check it off, staying above it, totally failed, and back down the price went. So I realize that line's far away, but that is a moving average. So that'll move and get nearer and nearer as time unfolds. But anyway, slice it. Double bottom pattern going into tomorrow to close out the week. So we'll see if the bulls can muster together some sort of bounce or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.